My name is Bianca and I'm here at Whib Studio. I am here to share my story on how my life was ruined. My childhood was ruined by my auntie. So my parents, I was living with my parents, myself and my younger ones. So at a point, my mom and my dad got separated and my mom had to go with all of us. But because it was overwhelming and she needed to get something doing so that she can be able to take care of us, she decided that she's coming to Lagos and she would want to leave maybe two of us with relatives so that they can take care of us. So myself, I went to one of my mom's sister, that's my auntie's place. She was married then and she had a daughter she had a daughter. As at when I got to her place, she had a daughter. And later, I was living with her when she gave birth to twins. My auntie was really, really, really terrible. She maltreated me a lot. And the funny thing is, her husband is not aware of all of this. Her husband is not even related to us, but he was the one that treated me well. He treated me so nicely that you would think he's related to us. But what happened is the husband does not stay at home. He's always traveling. His job requires him traveling, and then maybe after 2 months, he will come back to check on his family. So anytime that the husband is around like that, she would play along. She would pretend, and it will feel as if she is taking care of me. She's the best person ever. But that was not the reality. Once my uncle leaves, once her husband leaves for work again, I am back to the normal way we used to behave. So at first, she never wanted me to go to school, but because, people were talking, look at that girl, she's staying with this person and the person does not want to send her to school. I guess she heard about it and she felt okay, she should just enroll me. So she enrolled me in one of the schools around then. I was going to school. So she would wake me as early as 4 a.m. in the morning. She would tell me to prepare food for her children. I prepare food for the entire family, but I am never allowed to eat from what I made. There's a portion, her husband is from Delta State. So our mother-in-law usually comes visiting at times. She will bring garri, bring plantain, bring palm oil. So garri is always in the house. So once I finish making food for everybody, she would tell me to go and fetch garri. Without anything, she would ask me to drink it, to take it like that. I would, because I don't have an option. I would take it and I will go to school. I will close from school and I will have to go to our children's school at 4 o'clock and I will go and pick our children from the school. I will go and pick them from school. When I take them to the house, I will give them food and I will also go back to my garri. I will have to soak because I am not allowed to do that. So there was this particular day, my mom, it has been up to a year, my mom left. So she came visiting. Before she came, I guess my mom called her over the phone and said, I'm coming over. She already told me that my mom was coming to the house and that I should be of my best behavior. If I misbehave, once my mom leaves, she's going to kill me properly that day. So some of our neighbors then used to give me clothes that they no longer wear. They will give it to me. I'll wear them. So that day she just, my mom is coming to the house. She went into my bag and started bringing out those clothes that they were giving me. This one will fit you well. Wear it. I wore it. My mom came. She, why are you like this? You are looking very thin and the rest. I said, that maybe because of school. She said it's because of school, the stress of school. That's why I'm like that I'm totally fine. Are you okay? I said, I'm fine. I'm okay. She's taking care of me. So she used broken plates. That's the breakable plate. She used it to serve my mom food. My mom ate and everything went well and my mom left. So while she left, I went there to pack, clean up the area where she ate and the rest. In the process of packing those plates, I mistakenly broke one. Oh, that was the worst day of my life. This woman beat me. And because I was so used to beating then, I no longer cry. It has become something that I'm used to. So when you beat me, my eyes are like this. After all, it's beat that you beat me. There's nothing else you can do. When she now looked at me and said, so you're not crying with everything I'm doing to you? Then she went to the kitchen, brought out a knife, and then she gave me a scar on my thigh, one that I can never forget. Anytime I look at myself and I see that scar, I always remember her. She gave me a scar. She used it to tear me. She would put pepper inside so that I would cry. Though it was really painful because I later cried. That day I cried. But I just have to move on. I dealt with the pain, the wound for a while, and it healed. On so many occasions, she would threaten me. I would tie you to the banana tree at the back of the house, and I would ask all the kids around to dance around and the rest. She would tell me I am a witch, I am this, I am that, I am the reason why my father and my mother are no longer together. And in fact, she made me feel as if I am not supposed to be in existence. In all of this, I continued my life and I became very stubborn. I know the kind of person I'm living with. I was very, very stubborn. So it got to a point she could no longer tolerate me. So she took me that day. In fact, her kids were asking, where are you taking auntie to? She told them that if anybody asks of her, tell her that she's a thief, and she has taken her back to her village. So she took me from the city then, that's the city of Ondo State. She took me down to our village. There she met my grandmother and she told her that I'm a witch, I am this, I am causing commotion and the rest of them, that she should not allow me stay, or if I stay a bit, in fact, everything will be ruined for her. So my grandmother told my mom's younger brother that if it is possible to reach out to my mom, because my mom was already in Lagos then, if it is possible for her to reach out to my mom, for him to reach out to my mom, so that my mom's brother, mom's younger brother, can bring me down to Lagos to come and live with my mom. So they called her that evening. She picked and she said that they should bring me down to Lagos. So the next morning, we dressed up and my mom's younger brother put me on his lap. We were coming to Lagos. At intervals, he would always call my name. Avianka. I'll say, sir, are you okay? I'll say yes. So it was when we got to Lagos that he now told me that the reason why he was calling my name then in the bus was because when he was carrying me, it was as if he was not carrying anything. Like somebody I was too skinny. I was so underweight. In fact, I was below my age grade. So it was really terrible. I came to Lagos. My mom, she tried for me. When my mom asked me to come to Lagos then, she did not have anywhere for me to stay because she just remarried then. She got married to another person. And part of the agreement they had then was that nobody is allowed to come and live with them. Nobody is allowed to come and live with them, both from the husband's side, the wife, nobody is allowed to come and live with them. So when she said I should come down to Lagos, she just did it because as a mother, there's nothing she can do. She just have to let me come. So when we got to Lagos that day, we got to Oshodi. We stopped at Oshodi. We stopped at a family, one of my mom's family relative stays at Oshodi. So we stopped at their place while we tried to reach out to my mom, but she was not picking. Later her phone was switched off. So, how are we going to locate her place now? So the next morning, we tried calling her again and the number went through and she described the place for us to come down. So we went there. Well, by the time I got there, I saw my mom. She was already pregnant with another child. Then she narrated everything. So she told me that it was not possible for me to stay or live with her because the agreement she had with her new husband is that nobody is going to live with them. But God so kind that day, while we were still at it and she was trying to get something for us to eat and the rest of them, she went into labor. So we followed her down to the hospital and she was there while we came back to the house. So when her husband came back, though she has informed him that some people are coming over just to pay her a visit, her family is coming over just to visit them. And so when he came back, you are those people that she said she was expecting. He said yes. Where is she? We said she's at the hospital, that she was in labor. So he called and by later we heard that she has given birth. So that was how I ended up living in Lagos, because immediately she put to bed, the man said, there's no point living. Do I have anything I am doing at the village? There's no point living again. I should just stay with them and assist her to take care of the child. That was how I ended up living with my mom. And though it was not really easy living with my mom and her new husband, but I thank God it was better than my auntie. It helped me. I went to school and I came out well, and he tried, because I would not say he did not try. I'm not his child. child, but he actually tried. He tried to take care of me to the best that he can. And I am not where I want to be right now, but I thank God for how far I have gotten. My auntie did me dirty, because even till now, the trauma has not gone totally. I still feel it once in a while when I happen to maybe see the scar or remember those things she does. Then I would shake my head. In fact, I remember one day that rain was falling seriously. It was raining seriously that night around 11-12 a.m. My auntie woke me up, because you know the way it is now. Then the city then was not really developed, so we had bushes around our house then. She woke me up in the middle of the night that it's raining, and this is the time that snails usually come out, that I should go into those bushes. She gave me a bucket. I should go and be picking snails in the middle of the night when everybody is sleeping. That's how terrible she treated me. But I thank God she is where she is now. At least I've seen her once after that time, and she begged me. She asked me that I should forgive her. I told her I don't have anything against her. As far as my life is still intact, I'm grateful to God that I was able to leave her place, and God maneuvered things for me, and I ended up where I am. So I'm really grateful to God. And one thing I learned, and I want people to know, is that before parents chooses to go their separate ways, that's both father and mother, they should put their children into consideration, because it is not easy going through so much if it is not for God. And that I eventually realized that is not how everyone is. It would have been different. Maybe I would have been treating others the way she treated me. But I thank God that I am where I am now, and I pray that I go higher.